Dr. Michael Barnes here, board certified psychiatrist. Come nerd out with me today. We're going to learn about 3 different antipsychotics and how they're chemically related, structure related. Haldol, risperidone, and Invega. Let's go. So I drew the molecules here on the whiteboard. The first one is actually a butyraphenone molecule. And this is actually Haldol. That's all this is. Okay, so I'm going to write Haldol up here. Also called haloperidol. And characterized by the addition of this oxygen molecule that's kind of on the outside. And if you notice, the 2 benzene molecules are connected by this kind of spine. And that was the way that this medicine became a very strong D2 blocker. They noticed that when they made this butyraphenone molecule, that it created a very strong D2 blockade. So I'll just kind of write D2 here to emphasize that part. Now, unfortunately, even though this medication is good for acute agitation, psychosis, and other things, it did come with more side effects. So they went back to kind of trying to create a new molecule. And what they did was, instead of creating these 2-ring structure connected by a spine, they made this benzoxazole piperidine molecule. And in biochemistry terms, the first molecule is a little bit more related to like a ketone kind of structure. And this one is a piperidine, where they connected these 2, and if you notice, the oxygen now would be embedded here, essentially, roughly. And by embedding it in there and making this double ring structure up top, separated by the benzene down here, it still allowed for D2 blockade, but with less side effects, and also now augmented serotonin, or 5-HT. So I'm going to write that here too. So it's not, so first of all, this is risperidone. Risperidone, also called Risperdal. And in addition to the D2, it also now modulated 5-HT receptors, which is a serotonin receptor, actually. And that made it more special, and that's what opened the door for all the atypicals to come. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. When you take risperidone, it goes through the liver, and an enzyme, CYP2D6, breaks it down into this molecule, and it becomes in chemistry it's hydroxylated, essentially, which now, if you notice, there's this hydroxy here and here, which means that the liver has hydroxylated the medicine and has created the active metabolite, actually. So this is the active metabolite, and it's Invega. Okay, Invega. I'll write it over here. Invega, also called paliperidone. And this one, because by giving this, you're bypassing the first pass metabolism to the liver, you've created a more steady state. And this medication also comes in a long-acting injection every month and every 3 months.